Turn now to our top story of the Nobel Peace Prize being awarded to the European Union. For more on the decision, we're joined by host of the Keiser Report, Max Keiser. Max, thanks for joining us. Now, the EU has won for its role in uniting the continent, but at a time of rising separatism and the economy in a slump. How do you explain that?
Well, this is the rise of the machines. This is a machine selection that chose a machine. The EU is a technocracy governed by machines, joined with the banking establishment to suck wealth from all of the citizens of the EU and send it to Brussels and send it to the banksters and send it to the World Bank and the EU and the Troika. This is the rise of the machines. This was a machine choice. It's farcical. I mean, they could have given this Nobel Prize to Bill Clinton's left testicle, and it would have been more legitimate than giving it to a technocratic monstrosity. This is like giving the prize to Frankenstein for being the best monster created during the past 12 months. Where do they go from here? Who are they going to give it to next? I mean, they're going to give it to a genetically modified seed in India where farmers are killing themselves by the thousands because of companies like Monsanto. Give it to Monsanto next year, Nobel Committee. I mean, your track record for giving this prize to warmongers, banksters, and corporate fascists is becoming quite impressive.
Max, will this award give any kind of economic boost to the union and sort of help it out of the pit that it's in?
No, absolutely not. The European Union, they want to create a new super bank, take the power from the ECB, run it out of Brussels, and impose a new debt for junk scheme, rolling up all the toxic debt into a new super European central bank to impose more austerity and to pilfer more money from the citizens. The direction that this is going is absolutely catastrophic. Christine Lagarde, I'm sure she'll get the Nobel Prize next year for having caused another 100 million people to go into poverty and another few, 100 people committing suicide. Let's give it to Christine Lagarde. She's a warmongering, genocidal maniac. Give her the Peace Prize.
Now, how do we then balance the Peace Prize with the EU's intervention in Libya? I mean, EU members on the ground and in Iraq and Afghanistan, and its support for the armed opposition all in Syria. How do you go about doing that?
Look, there's only one contender for the Peace Prize this year, and that's Julian Assange. The fact that he did not win this prize will be an eternal stain on the Nobel Committee. No one has done more to push peace than Julian Assange. He should be getting this award from this committee. The fact that they turned to a bunch of machines and technocrats in the EU is an embarrassment. They should go back to making dynamite, which is the Nobel Prize Committee. That's how they got started. Go back making dynamite and forget about this Peace Prize. You're illegitimate. You've embarrassed yourselves. Just fold. You commit suicide for a change instead of encouraging people in Greece to commit suicide.